Not too long ago, I went on vacation with my mom to the Philippines to visit family. Let's just say, it's been a long time since I have been on a plane. I'm not usually the traveling person, but my parents are normally the ones that plan out the vacation and location. They do it a lot during the summer whenever we have time to. It's very overwhelming, might I add. It's not a bad thing, but it's just strange getting brought into a completely different location from home without any knowledge of where I'm going and what I'm going to do. Once again, not a bad thing. Most of the really big family vacations took place when I was still really young, so I don't have a vivid memory of what happened. I kinda just blanked out, and only really followed where my parents were taking me. I didn't even know we were going on vacation, but cool! Where are we going again? Looking back, my parents were definitely trying to create a new journey for me that was mostly directed towards kids, and wanted me to have a great experience. Take Disney World, for example. I went there a long time ago and had so much fun looking at the fireworks in front of the castle and hanging out with classic Disney characters. But I was just a kid. I don't remember it all too well. However, I got to go on vacation and actually check out an airport because I haven't been to one in years. It surely felt strange being in one because I normally am not in one. But it took me back to the olden days when I went overseas and checked out some amazing places and probably hated the food because I was a picky eater. Okay, so let's talk about airports. As a kid, they were strangely fun for me. I guess 8-year-old me had a weird fascination about going through a massive facility like a maze. You know, saying that out loud now sounds like I was a very boring kid. And how do I respond to that? In my case, that is certainly not false. It was probably just the fact that the airport I normally go to is beautiful. I just love checking out the shops and looking at the cool things they sold, but never bought. I had more fun going into shops rather than buying stuff. Well, I also had a strange obsession with these moving walkways. I enjoyed walking down the lane, going at a faster speed than an average person could walk, and I'd just zoom my way across the hallway, and then wait a few minutes for my parents to catch up because they'd rather not walk along. Seriously, these moving walkways should be more common. I don't know why they're only in airports. They should be everywhere. Just imagine a huge mall, and the entire walkway is moving. You don't even have to walk. Just choose your destination and boom, we're already there. Please make moving walkways a thing, because it should. And I like it. For no reason. Unfortunately, getting to the destination is fun, but waiting a few hours for the plane to arrive to actually board it? Ugh, lame. It takes forever for the plane to catch up, and I just want to get on already. That reminds me, for a lot of vacation trips, we normally have to leave home at such an unusual hour. I don't understand why, but that's just how it is. If you're gonna get to the airport, you must wake up early, and then you get to the plane station too soon, and now what? Sleep? Probably. Ah! Okay. Well, that surely killed some time. Now for the next phase. The plane. I think the plane experience is fun, but only at the beginning. You get cramped up in a big plane with hundreds of other strangers for a long time, until you slowly get to your destination. Like I said, plane riding is fun for me in my opinion, but after a while, I just want to get off. On the planes that I commonly go to, they have a huge assortment of games and music to play for the time, and I absolutely love that, because I don't have to take out my own entertainment. I was able to watch a full movie once without having to go to the cinema, so thanks airplane. The biggest problem I have with airplanes is... Actually, there are a lot of things about airplanes that I have problems with. First of all, bathrooms. I have a huge fear of literally getting sucked into the toilet and falling to my death, because it feels like the outside is just beyond that toilet hole. And it can be very awkward to stand up and have to move across the lane, squishing between other people who are trying to get across. Also, going to sleep is the most difficult thing ever. It's very uncomfortable trying to sleep when you're sitting down. Sorry, not possible. The worst part on my last trip was that I had to wear my mask, even on the plane, and every time I woke up after sleeping, my mask would be covered in drool. I did that 3 times. Gross. There's also another thing. There may be exceptions at certain times, but let's be honest here. There will always be a crying kid on the plane. Always. If you're a parent and you're bringing your children on the plane, they're gonna start crying, and you probably can't stop it. But I guess you gotta get used to it. Welcome to the plane life. Finally, after the flight instructor said that we were getting to our destination, but it ended up taking forever for everyone to get off, we made it. Now for jet lag. And that's traveling in a nutshell. If I ever had an opportunity to go on vacation and skip the boarding section of it, I'd take it. Traveling to the destination on a plane is fun, ish, but it's surely a memorable part of vacationing. I wouldn't really have the courage to travel alone, to be honest. If I ever did, the closest you could get to me traveling alone would be getting out of the house and walking across my neighborhood for 10 minutes. Then go back in because I don't want to get sun damage. The end.